Sometimes, when the sun is shining, I like to just put on some armour, step outside my marble base and take a walk into the little Greek town of Avomancia, my Minecraft survival world. I've built this up, block by block, with twisting alleyways opening up into wide courtyards dominated by big custom oak trees, with a large marketplace right at its centre where brand new players can join this server or old players can come and visit. My huge custom nether tree hides a portal to another dimension and is one of the dominant features of this ancient Greek landscape that I call home. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night, and welcome to another episode from me, Avomance, on Avomancia, right at the centre of AvoTopia, my Patron server. Last episode we built up this custom tree with the nether portal underneath it. We'd not been to the nether before, so it seemed about right. We can't keep putting it off. There's stuff in the nether that I actually want. Although, to be fair, I'm not going back there right now. Hold up, I'm just getting attacked. I've got to sort out the parrots. Sorry about that, was a bit rude. Now there's a few things that I want to do today, and they don't all involve staying around here. Although a little bit later on, I do want to do something over in this direction by the bee house. Since the last episode, I've put a few extra houses in here. This side of the town has been a bit ignored since we built that dome, and I thought it would be a good idea to start to surround it, as the town is going to spread in this direction quite a lot. And I've got an idea of something that I'd like to build right here, although it's going to take just a little bit of terraforming first. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I need a space that's pretty big, and I suspect that this area is only part way enough for what I've got in mind, and it's totally the wrong shape, so I'm going to have to improvise a little with the rectangular footprint that I'm planning to put right in the middle of it. However, I also don't want to just flatten out the land. These sharp drops and mini hills could become a feature of the town and create some really interesting eye lines as you walk through it later. So I'm just setting out a template of cobblestone with gaps of 11 blocks between them in a grid shape, 4 long and 2 wide, which will act as the basic footprint for this building. But I'm not going to build this now because I'm going to go over to my friend Safeface's base, who's built something really special that I want to share with you. And the quickest way to get over there is to fly. So let's go. And Safeface's build is part of the Avonites area, which is so very, very impressive. And we're coming into land because this is the exact area that we're going to need. Now the group have built some amazing things here, multiple types of buildings in multiple areas, but it's this churchyard that I'm really interested in, because inside here Safeface has built a tomb, a really special one, and I just need to find it. And it was right in front of me all the time. I like the way that you finish that off with the deep slate and the copper combinations over the stone. But let's take a look inside. Steps going down. I like the detailing with the moss here, going down into the earth. Or candles, making it look just that little bit spooky, but also very respectful. We've got candles all over this dais, and this one is dedicated to the late great Technoblade. There is a pig with a crown-shaped hole in the world, but because of the number of people he touched, he will not be forgotten, and we won't forget him on this server either. I've got something that I'm going to add to this, something pretty special. I think it is the Technoblade head. I think that needs to go there. That's perfect. Techno, I didn't get to know you as well as I would have liked, and that's a real shame. Rest in peace, my friend. Nice one, Safeface. I think that's really lovely. Now let's get back to Avomancia. And on the way, I'm going to hop over to the mate's base and the Hall of Heroes to introduce you to some amazing people. I am standing in the members garden of AvoTopia Manor, which is in the lobby world of the Avoverse, my server network for Java. Many of the areas are free, so the IP is up on the screen and the description below. AvoTopia Manor is the Hall of Heroes, which is where I say thank you to the amazing people that support this channel. If you want to skip this bit and get back to Avomancia, I completely understand. There is a timestamp in the description below and up on the screen, but I do encourage you, stop around just for a couple of minutes and meet these great people. And if you're interested in coming into the Hall of Heroes, details on how to become a patron and join Avomancia are on avomance.com. That is avomance.com. Go and take a look. The link is in the description. This is the cobblestone hall, but we are going straight upstairs to the redstone hall. The redstone hall is the most popular section. There are loads of people in here, and I've got some great people to say hello to today. Specifically, this bunch here. Let's start off with Cardan. Cardan, thank you so much for becoming a redstone patron, looking amazing in that red leather armor there. Thank you for the support. I really, really appreciate it. It's great to have you up there. John Pork. John, thank you for becoming a Redstone patron. Right there next to Carden, I thought that would be a great spot for you. Thank you so much for becoming a Redstone patron. Mighty Pigeon, so cool to have you up there. It is brilliant to have you in the community. Already a massive name. Thank you so much for becoming a patron. And Poppet McKimsey, thank you so much for becoming a Redstone patron. It's brilliant to see you up there. You're at the end of this daft can, so I hope that right shoulder is strong. Up on this top level here, Elraj85, thank you. That's an awesome skin. Thank you so much for becoming a Redstone patron. It's brilliant to see you up there on that Redstone block. Thank you so much. We've got KGR Mrs. Hart. KGR Mrs. Hart, how you are doing? Really brilliant to see you up there in that red leather. That's specially made for you, by the way. Do you know that? Also, Hamza Mahmood. Hamza, thank you for becoming a Redstone patron. It's brilliant to be able to put this armor on you and stick you on that Redstone block. I really appreciate it. Zen Vibes, thank you so much. Again, awesome skin. I'm loving that. Thank you for becoming a Redstone patron. It is brilliant to meet you. Then we have got BVKA, I couldn't even say your name. I've masked it. I'm so sorry. Buvka, BVKA. I don't know if I've got that right. Please do let me know in the comments if you're watching it. It'd be brilliant to find out. But I'm very grateful for you becoming a Redstone patron. Thank you so much. And then we've got OK. Great to see it. I love that skin, the way you've merged that from blue to red. That's fantastic. Really good to see you on that Redstone block. Thank you so much for being a Redstone patron. I really appreciate the support. Running upstairs to the next level. This is my overly optimistic Iron patron haul, and it's got a lot of gaps. Often Redstone patrons upgrade to Iron status because you get a load of extra perks, and you see, upgrades are allowed. Or you could obviously come straight in at Iron. I'm going straight through to the parlour. This is one of the 2 Diamond patron hauls, and we've got a brand new Diamond patron to say hello to. This is my top tier. These guys get amazing perks and are officially amazing. And Magic Michelle, you are no exception. Boom, there you are. Thank you so much for becoming a Diamond patron. That is absolutely amazing that you would choose to do that. If you can let us know your exact IGN, Michelle, then we might be able to get your skin up on that statue if you've got one. If you haven't, brilliant, that's you anyway. People like Michelle are just literally magic. Thank you so much, Michelle, for that amazing support. I'm so very grateful, and I'm really enjoying getting to know you in the Discord as well. What a really special group of people we've met today, but there's one other person that's not necessarily a patron that I do want to say thank you to. And I'm going to be saying thank you to them under this huge tree. This is the gateway to Quarrycraft, my free SMP, but it is the home of the mate space right underneath. And you can see here, this is where I say thank you to lots and lots of mates. This blue colour was Avomancia Season 1. And then we moved on to Avomancia Season 2, which was a yellow colour. And Avomancia Season 3, right around this corner, turns green. People in the mate space aren't necessarily patrons, but they contribute to the channel by commenting loads, sharing, doing all that kind of stuff. And it's really helpful to the channel, so thank you. And Episode 9's mate is no exception. And Episode 9 is Court. It is brilliant to have you here. Thank you so much for the support, not only in the comments of the videos, but also on Twitch when you pop in there as well. It's brilliant to have you. Let's glow you up. Episode 9, you're looking great. I really appreciate all of that support you give me. And that is the mate space done. We need to get back to Avomancia because I've got a fairly big build I want to do. Come with me. There are some amazing people in that hall. Thanks so much. Now, just before I went over to the Avo Nights, I built up this little section here, but most importantly, I built up an area that's right out in the open with these little cobblestone blocks all around it. Because I figured the last time I did any build of any size was the tree, and before that was the bee house, and I think I need to do something a little bit bigger here as well. Something involving, well, a number of columns, I reckon. Avomancia is starting to spread out like a Greek town, but I think it needs something a little bit bigger just to highlight the fact this is an ancient Greek city, and what I've got in mind will do just that. So I need to collect up quite a lot of resources, take it over there and start this build. Hold up, it looks like there's something in my a gift from Porosco. Oh goodness, only knows what this is. Thanks Porosco, what have you given me? Avo's Plaza, a compass? Okay, this is a bit of an inside joke. If you're new to the channel or haven't seen some of my streams, by the way, if you're not joined me on Twitch, the link is in the description below. Come and join up, it'd be really good to see you. Then you won't know that I basically get lost in an 8x8 square. So this compass is a really good way for me to be able to find my way back to my base. Thanks, Poroscar. That's really cheeky, but I do appreciate it. Right, it's nighttime over Avomancia now. I'm going to have a bit of a sleep, get some shulker boxes full of resources and pop back over to the site. I think it's time for a bit of a time lapse, so sit back, relax, enjoy the music, and let's see what we can't build. Now, I reckon we finished this. Let me just show you what I've done. I've extended the path out from the main village, come up this side. I need to do a lot more landscaping, although I have put some rocks and bushes all the way around it. And it comes up to the entrance, one of the many entrances to this big old temple. Inside, we've got a number of tables with candles. We've got some raised dices like this. We've got some really gorgeous columns. I'm quite pleased how the columns come out, I've got to be honest. And lots of fire, because this is after all an ancient Greek temple, so there's got to be some fire, right? I was going to put some statues inside it, but I decided there wasn't enough room to do the statues justice, so they'll come later. It's currently the largest structure in Avomancia, although I suspect it won't always be. I wanted something to mark what is likely approximately the centre of this ancient Greek city. I really love the detailing on the ends of the gables, and I decided to change up the primary centre roof by using some waxed copper slab variants, which I think work really well together. Avomancia is really starting to come together, and I'm excited to see how it ends up at the end of this project. Although, does a project ever truly end in Minecraft? Right, I need to tidy up my junk and put it away. That big temple looks brilliant on the landscape there. It makes the rest of the town look a little bit small, so I guess I'm going to have to do a bit more building really soon. But that will be for the next episode. I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did, and if you've got any ideas for what I should be building here, then maybe pop them down in the comments below. In the meantime, I'll look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.